Hey everybody, this is Captain X24, welcoming you back to another part of Let's Play the original Legend of Zelda. Alright then, now in this part we're going to try and tackle the 6th dungeon. To head over there, just first go right a bunch of screens. Sorry, not right, left. Just keep going left. The easy thing to do would be just crossing this little river here. Go over here. You can go down this one, yeah, you can. Go over here. Again. And then just go down here, left a screen, and then up a screen, and you'll be right at the 6th dungeon. Also, if you go up on this one, I think I showed this off before, you'll get to a warp, and it can take you to a healing spot really quickly, which is very nice. So, here we are at the 6th dungeon. One thing I must mention is that this dungeon is, well, at least in my opinion, this is the hardest dungeon. So something you're definitely going to want to consider is buying yourself some potions. Well, I shouldn't say some, because you can only have one at a time. But basically what you do is the letter you get from the old man, this letter right here, can be used to buy potions. Now there's a potion shop really close to the starting screen. If you just go in here, show her the letter. It's actually a couple potion shops. And here, these, if I remember, they're both full heal potions, but I believe the blue has 1 dose and the red has 2 doses. Obviously the red's a better deal. I definitely recommend the red. If you can make it through with the blue, I guess that's okay. But this is definitely something worth getting. So anyway, now back to the actual dungeon. Alright, so here we are in the 6th dungeon. Like I said before, quite possibly the hardest one, in my opinion. Now, if you need keys, then in this room, go and kill all the enemies and you'll get a key. Find a new enemy called the Wizrobe, which you also find in this room right here. We have an abundance of keys, so I'm not going to bother going into that room. Especially since it just saves us trouble by not going in there. Here we have a new enemy, like I said, called Wizrobes. They're basically just magicians that are trying to kill you. Yay. Such a positive thought. They can actually deal a lot of damage. They're, sometimes they kind of stack on top of each other. They're both in the same spot. Well, there's actually a bunch of them. Anyway, kill these Zols here. And you get the compass. Now this room is not a challenging room. You might take a hit or two from these little statues right there. But other than that, it's cake. Just take your boomerang, your sword, and wipe out all these bats. Or keys, I guess I should say. You'll not only get a key, but you'll be granted access to the next room. Here it's just cake, walk by. Here we have a very difficult room. Here we have not only the Wizrobes we saw before, we have the stronger blue Wizrobes. A lot of enemies in this game, in case you haven't noticed by now. We have a blue and red variety. Or kind of orange, but you get the idea. And the blue variety always takes more hits to defeat and sometimes does more damage as well. In this case, they're actually very different. Because these blue ones don't warp randomly. They just they do like short warps. And I think they do more damage. Another reason it's good to have the magical shield is because it can actually reflect their attacks. Anyway, then just go push one of these blocks to the side. I think it has to be that block, actually. Go into this room. And here we have more Wizrobes, but you can totally avoid these. Launch your bombs. Bomb the wall. Aw, man. We missed more bombs. We even killed a Wizrobe like that. Go over here. We have another challenging room. Lighting up. If you have the money, you might want to consider using arrows for this one. This is why I recommended medicine. So you can heal maybe halfway through the dungeon or so. See that? Full heal. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now what we want to do, now that we're in this room, what we need to go do is go into... Alright. Go in this room down here. Here we have, more of these enemies. We just gotta kill them all and we can progress. It's not particularly challenging, so I think we'll be fine. With the awesome sword we have, it's just one hit and they're gone and so are the keys. So, we don't even have to worry about that. Now go in here, the challenging room, much like the one we saw before. First really challenging room. First saw blue wizards. And some good maneuvers and you'll be fine. Oh god, I'm bubbled. Eat the bubble. I can make it through the dungeon. Use my other dose of medicine. Oh, I think it gets a lot easier after this. The only way to get through the dungeon is by using... Well, you'll see in just a sec. Push this block, I get a little warp here. Well, not a warp, but it's stairs. Almost like a warp, not really. Oh shit. I don't want to go back. God. Why am I so stupid? Do yourself a favor, don't be an idiot and go here right away. It'll make things a lot easier later on. We get another challenging room. It gets better right after this, you'll see why. It's got its own little redeeming factor. As far as I'm concerned, you do not have to do this room. I don't think so. But it will come in handy. Especially with the whiz robes everywhere. Oh wow, I made it through almost unscathed. Go down here. There we go. This is what I was thinking of. There we have an item. It's like the blue wand.